Hey guys, because I'm away for a week and you guys have been coming for now 3 months to my Zoom yoga classes, I thought I'd give you a treat and leave you a class for the week so you can keep practicing, and I will be back very soon. So here is a class for you. This is this week's class where we've been doing a water flow. So we've been moving the body with this awareness of water. So with the body, we're moving like we're rippling a wave through the spine. And then also later in the class, we'll be bracing against a wave, so finding some strength. Suitable for all levels, and no props needed. If you have sensitive knees or you don't have a nice squishy mat, then maybe pop a blanket under the knees to start. And we're going to start in child's pose. So knees together, feet together, and we'll walk the hands out in front. Stretching out through the spine, lengthening. Take the hands down to the mat. Start by lengthening the spine here. Every inhale draws you forwards. Exhale, drawing down. Inhale draws you forwards. Exhale, the forehead comes down. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can't get all the way down, you can prop a brick or a cushion between the heels and the hips, and also one can come between the forehead and the mat. So here, if we're down, we're taking the forehead down, the arms are staying back and staying here. So staying down in your child's pose as I talk you through this start breathing process. So building the energy in the breath, filling the inhales and the exhales. Take a moment to feel where you're breathing. Maybe in the chest, feeling in the middle of the back. Maybe in the lower back and down in the abdomen. Maybe you're breathing in the upper chest. Start to fill the breath, filling all the way up the spine. Imagining the breath is a wave, and the inhale is the crest, the drawing up, the building of the wave. The exhale is the wave drawing back towards the ocean, coming back to center. Inhale builds the energy, and exhale we draw inwards, draw back to center. This breath ripples up the spine, so working from the lower back, we fill the lungs, fill the upper body. Exhale from the top down. Inhale, lower back, upper back. Exhale. Inhale, filling up the spine. Then walking the hands out in front. Drawing that rippling through the spine. Opening out. The chest might open forwards as you inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale. Opening up, and exhale, rolling inwards, taking the forehead down. Inhale, that rippling wave draws up the spine. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, maybe bringing a little higher on your inhales. And exhale, coming back down. Inhale, arching through the spine. And exhale, rounding now as we take the hips back. Inhale, arching and reaching. Exhale, rounding down. Hips come back. Inhale. Exhale, really pushing the back out. And gaze draws towards the navel as you round in. Exhale, rounding down. And coming fully up. Staying here, we'll take cat stretch. So inhale, opening the chest, tailbone points up and back. Exhale, rounding through the back. Root the hands down. Find the space between the shoulder blades. Take the gaze in towards the navel. Inhale, keep those active arms as we're opening the spine. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, rounding. Take the gaze to the navel. Inhale, opening up. Tailbone points up. Chest opens forwards. Heart opener. Exhale, rounding back. Abdomen switches on. Inhale, opening. And exhale, rounding. Next inhale, we'll sweep up to kneeling. Arms by the side. So in yogic breath, we inhale to open. Chest opens, heart opens, breath opens. Exhale, we draw back into center. Inhale, opening. Exhale. Let the breath lead you. Exhale. Slight arching and rounding through the back here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the thighs active, supporting, glutes switched on here. Inhale, making it bigger. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, rounding down. And then inhale, sweeping up. If you haven't practiced with this with me before, then watch the first round. We inhale to stretch up. Exhale as we draw the hands down, elbows come down as we reach forwards with the spine and up into our cat stretch, reversing our cat, rounding the back. Sitting back on the end of the exhale, and then inhale, use those thigh muscles to rise you up. Glutes switch in as we back bend. Exhale, drawing forward. Draw the spine forwards, arch through the spine. And round. Reaching back with the hips. Inhale, coming up. Keep this flowing. Inhale. Exhale. Elbows draw in as the arch through the spine. Exhale to round. Inhale, lifting up. One more. Eyes closed this time. Hands reach forwards. Trace the spine forwards as the elbows draw in. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. And then inhale, sweeping up. Good. And then from here, take both hands down. I'll sweep the right arm up, opening through the chest. And exhale, take it across into a twist. Right side of the face comes down. Walk the hand underneath the elbow here. So left hand's underneath the elbow. Keep the hips in line, squeezing through the glutes to keep them in line. Maybe taking the arm up, round, and into the opposite hip crease. Breathing in here, opening through the chest towards the left side. Top hand, bring it down, press it down. Lifting back up to all fours. Opposite side, left arm sweeps open. Thread it through. Good. The right hand comes underneath the right elbow. In a twist here, so we're facing towards the right. Shoulder blades draw down the back, lengthen through the spine, open the chest. Breathing. Maybe the top hand comes into the opposite hip. Take a breath or two here. And then top hand comes down. We come back to all fours. If you've got a blanket, get it out the way. Root the hands down. From here, draw the hands a few inches forwards. Press them down, spread them out. Tuck the toes, feet are hip width apart. Take the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing here. And then inhale draws you forwards. And come through a half chaturanga. So shift the shoulders forwards, drop the knees. Half chaturanga. And then all the way down. Good. Arms go back. I'll show you from this angle. Right hand, take it onto the right glute. Lengthen through the lower back. Extend through the right leg. Chest opens. Opposite arm to leg lifts. Keep that lower back extending. Glute switched on, switch sides. Left hand, lower back, extend through the lower back. Switch the glute on, raise the leg. Raise the chest. Raise the opposite hand. Coming back to center. We do switches. So right leg, opposite arm. Exhale. Left arm, opposite. Left leg, opposite arm. Exhale. One more, right leg. Left leg. Take the head to one side, take a breath. And then inhale back to center. Coming up and down with both arms and legs with the breath. Inhale sweeps you up. Exhale coming down. Inhale sweeps you up. Exhale. Inhale. Like that wave drawing up the spine. Exhale. Softening back down to center. Inhale one more. And hold. Exhale down. Root the hands down. Take the hips back towards the heels. Child's pose. Stretch the hands out in front. Tuck the toes. Lift and lengthen. Hips up and back. Good. End of your exhale, bend the knees. Jump, step the feet forwards. Inhale, we half lift, lengthen through the spine. Gaze is down, neck in line with the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale sweeps you all the way up and open. And exhale down through center. And again, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Your choice of vinyasa here. Exhale. Root the hands down, step or jump the feet back. I'll demo a half vinyasa first. Tilt the shoulders forwards. Bend the knees, bring them down. Bend the elbows, half chaturanga. Coming all the way down. Inhale, walk the hands forwards. Draw the elbows in towards the center. And exhale. Walk the hands back in, tuck the toes. Up and back, downward facing dog. From here, we'll take a full vinyasa. Option to take a half vinyasa if you like that better. Drawing forwards. Nice long plank here. Get it steady, get it stable. Shift the shoulders, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck or roll the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Right leg up and back. Draw the knee forwards. Right knee into the right armpit. That's right. Inhale, up and back. Draw it forwards. Right knee, left armpit. Up and back. And forwards, right armpit, hold. Place the foot down. On the back toes, we're in high lunge. Inhale, up into your high lunge. Press the front foot down. We're on the back toes, but the back leg is active. Don't let the hip draw out. Keep that in line by squeezing in through the glutes. Inner thighs draw towards each other, and then the hips stack. Shoulders, spine, nice and long. From here, we'll inhale forwards. The wrists cross as we draw back. Open through the arms, cactus the arms. Back bend, inhale. Switch the cross of the wrists as we draw up and back. Inhale. Sweep it forwards. Maybe a little lower this time. Good. One more. Good. And then hands come to center, step the back foot in, bend the knees, fist pose. Inhale, coming up. The leg comes with you, right leg standing. Left leg's up, take it back. Warrior 3. Hold. Squeeze the glutes, balance through the standing leg, take the back foot down. Good. We're back in a high lunge. Big inhale here to lengthen through the spine, and exhale as we open out into a twist. Hands can stay in or opening. Make sure the twist is through the spine, not through the hips. Inner thighs, keep them drawing towards each other. Back leg is active. And then inhale, back to center. Place the back foot down. So we're now in warrior 1. Right, front foot is rooting down. Back toes are just slightly turning off center. Turning in line with the back knee. The hips are drawing towards the front edge of the mat. Make sure the front knee is bent over the front ankle. The psoas muscles is helping us draw the front hip back. Back glute is squeezing and pushing to help us extend the back hip forward. Finding balance. Inhale, we sweep the arms up. Hands can be shoulder width apart or palms together. Gaze can be forwards or up towards the palms. Good, big inhale. Exhale, take the hands down, step the feet back, and we're in plank. Your option of Vinyasa, either skip, come to downward facing dog, half Vinyasa, or we're coming forwards, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Root down through the hands, lift and lengthen through the spine, sitting bones come up and back. Left leg, take it up, 3-legged dog. Draw the knee towards the left armpit. Inhale, sweep it up and back. Exhale, right armpit. Coming across the torso, squeeze it in, up and back. Left armpit again. Good, then step it down. We're on the back toes, root through the front foot. Inner thighs draw towards each other as we rise. High lunge. Good. So left foot forwards. We'll inhale, sweep forwards. Cross the wrists, draw back up. Squeeze the glutes as you come into the back bend. Drawing forwards. Switch the cross of the wrists. Coming up. Back bend. Inhale. Sweep it. Maybe lower this time. Inhale, drawing that wave up. And again. One last time. Inhale, sweeping forwards. Keep active in the back leg. Coming up. Hands draw together. Step the back foot forwards. Take the hips low. Good. Inhale as you rise. The right leg rises. With left leg standing. Take a breath. And then send it backwards. Coming into your warrior three. Press the standing foot down. The back foot is pushing out and back as if you're pushing into a wall behind you. Toes, back toes are facing down. Glutes, squeeze them in. And then slow ninja lower. Good. Keep that back leg active. From here, big inhale and exhale as we come into a twist. Opening out through the arms. Gaze can be back, or straight forwards, or to the front palm. Squeeze those glutes, inner thighs draw towards each other, spine is coming through, the twist is coming through the spine, not the spine is coming through the spine. Good, inhale back to center. Place the back foot down. We're in warrior one. Again here, front knee is bent over the front ankle. Back leg is reaching out, but when our back leg is pushing out, make sure we don't open too much through the hips. Hips are drawing towards the front edge of the mat. Good. Front psoas muscle drawing back, back glute, drawing forwards. Lift up out the hips as we rise. Hands can be shoulder width apart or palms together. Warrior one, gaze forwards or up. And exhale, reaching forwards. Hands come down, coming into plank. Again, options, downward facing dog, half vinyasa, or shifting forwards, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, keep those legs off the mat, tops of the feet down. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, walk the hands back. We're in a deep forward fold. Take opposite elbows. Draw the ribs towards the thighs. Let the head be heavy. Sway the torso from the hips side to side. Good. Then let the arms go. Let the head hang heavy. Bend the knees. Slowly roll one vertebrae at a time. I like to call this the zombie roll. Coming up. Taking some rounds through the shoulders. And coming back forward. Good. From here, you'll be standing at the back of your mat. Feet hip width apart and parallel. So parallel with the feet is when the knees bend in line with the feet. Press the feet down, lift up through the arches. All four corners of the feet press down. Bend the knees. So this sequence of the class is, imagine you're bracing against a wave. So the cold wave coming towards you, you're in the ocean, and you're just, you know that feeling like everything draws up inside. Okay, so the muscles above the knees, they're going to squeeze up towards the hips. Good. So in our Tadasana, want to get the hips level. So maybe you arch the spine forwards, maybe you round backwards. Try and get it level. As if the pelvis was a bowl of water and you don't want to tip the water out. So we're trying to find that level place. Arms alongside. Length through the spine, that includes the neck. So maybe take the back of the head back and draw the chin in. Lengthening here, fingertips point down. And from here, we sweep the arms up. It's hard to demo, so you stay standing, I'm gonna kneel. Take the right wrist with the left hand. Bend through the knees. Inhale to extend up. And exhale as we come over towards the left. This left hand is encouraging length through the right side of the body. So take the breath there too. Like the wave trickling into the rock pools. Take it into the side of the body. Inhale, coming up. Again, bend the knees, opposite wrist, reaching up and over. Keep those shoulders in line. Again, find that breath. Take it into the side of the body, left side here, open it up. Inhale, coming back up, release the arms. From here, we'll take a back bend. So the hands come onto the back, lower back, fingertips point back, lengthen the spine so the tailbone points down. Switch on the glutes, switch on the legs. Press down through the feet, either keeping the hands here and drawing the elbows towards each other. We can take your lovely Charlie's Angels hand. And either way, we're coming up with the spine, lengthening, and exhale to back bend. One more. And then inhale to come up. Release the arms. From here, take your weight into the right leg. Bend the left knee. Little bounce through the right leg and then extend like you're, again, cold water. Whoop. Draw everything up inside. So squeeze the diaphragm up, squeeze the pelvic floor up. Good. Get that pelvis in line as well. And then from here, foot can either rest against the foot. You can rest below the knee or above the knee. But try not to push the foot into the knee, taking the kneecap out of alignment. Hands can start on the hips, check that they're balanced. You might want to rise. You might have risen one hip up, draw it back down. Hips are facing forward, so if you're taking the leg too far out, draw it back to center a little bit. So it should be coming out to the side, but not so that it takes the hips within. Take the hands into prayer, push them in towards each other. This will stabilize the shoulder blades down the back. Take a horizon of focus, so not focusing just on one point. Something that's not moving, so possibly not me. Inhale, sweep the arms up and open. Reaching up with the hands as you root down with the standing foot. You might be swaying from side to side on the foot. This is fine. The big toe is going to root you. And the little toe edge of the foot is your balance. So you need both to be pressing down. Again, you're bracing against a wave. So hold strong. Squeeze the foot against the leg and the leg squeezes back against the foot. And then drawing down through center. Release the leg. Opposite side. So again, take a little bend in that standing leg, get it active. Like there's cold water approaching. Okay, foot can be by the foot, by the leg, or by the upper leg. Get your position, same as last time. And then take those hips into position. So maybe you've drawn the right hip up this time, keep it back in center. Hands come into prayer when you're ready, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale. We can sweep up and open. Again, take your horizon of focus. That's possibly not me. Press the foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. Steady the breath. Keep the glutes squeezing in here. And then inhale down through center. Release the leg. From here, we take a quarter turn to the left side of the mat, open out through the legs. The right foot is going to face, right foot faces forwards. And left toes draw in slightly. So heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. This is depending on the hips. So if you've got quite open hips, you might be heel to arch, or you might shimmy the right foot towards the left to compensate for the hips drawing towards the long edge of the mat. Good. Press down through the front foot, bend the front knee over the front ankle. Back edge of the back foot, make it strong. So the legs are moving in two different directions. The foot is pressing down and away, and the back foot is pressing down and away. Then the upper thighs, they're drawing in and open. So externally rotating the upper thighs, but draw them in towards the legs. Get the support around the hips. Once you've got that stability, make sure the tailbone's pointing down, the abdomen's drawing in. Lift up out of the waist and inhale to open out through the arms. Externally rotate the upper arms. Turn the palms down, just the forearms turn so that the upper arms stay in that external rotation. And then press the fingertips up towards the sky. So we're really active here. Steady. Again, there's a wave coming. You've got your hand ready to stop it, but the body needs to be strong. Take the gaze over the front hand. Keep the right sitting bone wrapping under. And then inhale, come back to center. Turn the toes out, sweep the arms up. And then as we come down, the knees track in line with the feet. So the toes are only positioned so the knees will track in line with them. Inhale up, exhale. Take the shoulder blades down the back, elbows draw backwards. Spine comes in line, stacked over the hips. So make sure you're not leaning too far forwards. Take it back, engage the glutes, engage the thigh muscles. Press down through the feet. So we're in our goddess pose here. Again, the palms of the hands are trying to stop that cold wave, but you've got to squeeze up inside. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, let's turn the toes in towards center. Big inhale to lift and lengthen. And exhale to fold. Take the hands down underneath the shoulders. So we're in a half lift. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So fingertips underneath the shoulders. And then we're coming into a twist. So keep that length through the spine. Take the left hand to the right shin. Right hand comes onto the sacrum. Big inhale to lengthen and exhale to open up. Little bend through the knees if this is quite strong on the lower back or strong on the hamstrings. Breathing. And then maybe inhaling the top arm. Drawing through the abdomen. Exhale to fold. Again, hands walk underneath the shoulders, lengthen through the spine. Opposite side, right hand to the left shin. Left hand to sacrum. Inhale, drawing the spine into length. Keep that length as we exhale, open up. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Maybe the top hand comes up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale, you'll be stepping back to the back of your mat. And you'll take another quarter turn, so a half turn in total, to the other side. So this time as you step a big step forwards, you'll have your left foot facing forwards. So left foot facing forwards, right toes turn slightly inwards. Nice long length between the legs. Bend the front knee directly above the front ankle. Make sure it's not drawing in or out. It's directly above. Good. Press down through the feet. Again, the feet are moving away from each other. Press them down. And then the upper thighs are drawing in towards the pelvis, externally rotating as they do. Feel that engagement around the pelvis. Turn the tailbone down, draw the abdomen in. Length through both sides of the waist, and then inhale, reaching out. Exhale, you rotate the upper arms, opening the palms out, and then just the forearms turn as the palms draw down, and then the palms shift up. Nice forearm stretch. Again, find that strength. So keep that front knee bent over the front ankle. Keep the feet pressing down. Left sitting bone, wrap it under slightly, squeeze the glutes. And then inhale, coming up. Turn both toes towards the long edge of the mat. And then the toes point out as we inhale, sweep up. Knees track in line with the toes. Exhale, come down. I'll show you from the side. So goddess pose. Good. Another breath. And then inhale up. From here, we're going to take a full forward fold. So option, if you're like, yeah, I can smash that. I'm good at these forward folds. Got a lot of flexibility in my lower back. Then we take the legs wider, making it harder for you guys. If you're like, oh, no, Maya, I can't reach the ground. Take the legs a little bit longer. Pigeon toe the feet so the toes turn inwards. Hands come to the hips. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, slight back bend. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale forwards. Again, half lift. The fingertips come underneath the shoulders. Big inhale to lengthen through the spine, and then exhale to fold. Draw the crown of the head between the legs. The hands, the palms may be just down on the mat, or they may be between the feet, drawing the head down. Taking a few breaths here. If this is uncomfortable, then stay in a half lift. Or maybe you grab some blocks and the hands could be on blocks. So from here, we'll inhale back up, half lift. Hands come to the hips as we inhale, rise. Good, step the front foot back. And then facing forwards. Inhale, we sweep up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Walking the hands out. And we come into a downward facing dog. Options, stay here in your downward facing dog. Or we inhale forwards to plank. Exhale, shifting forwards, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, bend the knees deeply. We jump or step the feet forwards. We're in Malasana. So, the elbows push against the knees push back against the elbows. Press the hands in towards each other to encourage length through the spine. Crown of the head draws up. If you're a seasoned pro here, lift a little higher. Make this active. If this doesn't feel good at all, maybe a blanket or some blocks underneath the heels. Those are your options. Okay, option here for a little crow. If you're coming into crow, place the hands down, tuck the knees in towards the armpits, lifting one leg at a time and squeezing up. Staying there and breathing. Everyone who's in Malasana will take a stretch. Drawing back to center. Right hand down. Crows come to meet us as we take the hips down. Coming into boat pose. Knees draw in towards the chest. Hands come onto the inside of the knees. Start here, opening through the chest, resting on the sitting bones. Maybe the legs come long. Maybe the arms come out. The arms might draw up. And then exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. Again, this is wave themed, so we're at the beach. And you exhale, you just get into your lovely sunbathed position. And your friend asks you something, so you just rise back up. Yeah? And exhale. Oh, they still want something. Rise back up. And exhale just a moment longer. Just coming down this time. All the way down. Steady the breath here. Bend the knees. Take the feet mat width apart. Windscreen wipering the legs. Knees go to the side. Exhale. Take a pause. Inhale up through center. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that moving. And then inhale back to center. Lengthen out through the legs. Take the heels away. Any tightness through the lower back, maybe a bolster underneath the knees. Maybe an eye bag here. Or a blanket if it's cold. Find your Shavasana, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Resting down. Eyes closed. Body softening. Stay there. Just a few moments of rest. Again, feeling into the body and the breath. The breath like a wave rippling through the body. So imagine again you're lying on the beach and the waves are just rippling at the feet, letting that energy flow up the body. Every inhale, this energy from the beach, from the ocean. Exhale sinks you deeper into your relaxation. Inhale. Exhale sinks you deeper. You find the pause between the inhale and the exhale. Exhale gradually growing longer than the inhale. In that pause, that stillness, a bit like falling asleep on the beach. Soft energy, nowhere to be, nothing to prove. Trying to stay in that stillness between the breaths. As you release down for a few moments here. Bones heavy, sinking down onto the mat. Muscles releasing. Bringing your attention back to the breath. Deepen the inhales and the exhales. Bringing some movement to the fingers and the toes. If you want to, you could stay here in your relaxation, always stretching out. And you draw in, knees towards the chest, either rocking up to seated or taking the legs over to one side, opposite hand will push you up. Find a comfortable seat, sitting bones rooted down. Body in stillness here, feeling into this upright position. Crown reaches up. As we root the sitting bones down, feeling grounded like that pull of the ocean back in. Wholeness, drawing back to one. And then inhale as we reach up. Drawing our namaskar up to the sky. Up to that moon energy pulling the waves. Exhale. Palms draw down into center, the thumbs cup to the heart center. Checking in with the heart. These heart opening, rippling waves. As we bow the head to the heart, letting the head and the heart be closer in all of our decisions, all of our movement. Namaste. Thank you for everyone for practicing. I hope you've enjoyed it. Welcome to give me some feedback. Happy to do some more in the future. And if you want to come to class, I'm back next week from the 13th. So Monday 13th, we're back on morning classes. So get signed up for that. There will be an email out. So if you're new, then feel free to jump on my mailing list. And welcome. Thank you.